Hey, this is Eric. I picked up a pair of vintage roller skates, probably from the mid-'80s. I used to roller skate a ton when I was a kid, like 5 days a week, every summer. And these were always the skates I used. And they're actually made of pretty good thick leather. They've got a stacked leather sole and a stacked leather heel. And then of course the classic orange, orange rubber wheels and stopper. And then they've got this big skate truck bolted to the bottom. I used these things all the time as a kid, and I always thought these boots would look pretty cool if you took them off the skate and just wore them around like a daily boot. I don't know if that's true or not, and I was a weird kid. I still am a weird kid. But I picked these skates up for about 40 bucks. So what we're going to do is fulfill my childhood imagination, and we're going to take the boots off the skate, clean them up, polish them up, and see if we can't sell them for $100 as a pair of fashion boots. I cut two of these pegs off. I didn't cut these two. And you can just push these pegs up through the sole and back into the shoe. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the ones in the heel. I may just hammer those in and find a way to reseal this heel. I'm also going to have to find a way to patch the holes in the sole. So, I don't know yet. I'm going to brainstorm. I was able to get the pegs out of the heel. They just hammered right through like the ones in the front of the shoe. But now I've got, like I said, 4 holes to deal with. I think plugging these holes is going to be pretty easy, but resurfacing the heel and the sole into something semi-presentable might be tough. I think I may end up just sanding this smooth and then using some leather soap and some leather stain to make it look decent. But I don't know. We'll get there in a minute. I still got to get the second truck off the second skate. Hey, cleaning up some old boots. What are you doing? Brown shoe polish. Let's see if we can get some dark color back in the leather. Here is the unpolished side of the shoe, and here's the other side after only 1 coat of that brown shoe polish. I think after maybe 3 or 4 coats, this thing's going to look like a pretty expensive Italian leather boot. Alright, here's a comparison of the 2 boots. This one, obviously unpolished, and this one with 1 layer of brown shoe polish. I think it looks pretty cool. Here are the boots, polished up and looking slick. So again, we've got to figure out some way to plug the holes in the sole. Not for any other reason than just to keep moisture out. I think I'm probably going to end up using silicone glue because it will be soft and malleable, but it'll still fill the hole and adhere to the leather pretty well. I also need to get a Q-tip and go around these little grommets because the polish would not go around them. I think I might also get maybe some nail polish or a Sharpie just to kind of color in the grommets, make them look a little less worn. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, but I'm definitely going to use a Q-tip to go around the grommets and along between the boot and the sole. I'm going to get really deep back in there with the polish. Last thing is, they came with these, which are essentially the same laces as like Chuck Taylor's, just cheap tennis shoe laces. I'm going to go ahead and buy some boot laces for these. Other than that though, man, I'm really happy with the results so far. Here they are finished. I obviously would probably never wear these, but I'm actually pretty impressed with the final result. I put new laces in. I did color in the grommets with a Sharpie, which dulled them down a little bit. And I think the look of the leather is really, really amazing. I mean, these turned out better than I thought. And I'm going to try and sell these for about 150 bucks.